Daddy, I want to quit flying and take 1 year off to do some research on how to start a social enterprise. I'm quite tired of flying, so I thought of like starting something more meaningful.
Like what?
I thought of hiring like disabled people.
But if you want to start something new, it involves a lot of hard work, you know. Are you prepared for that?
Yeah, I'm quite prepared for that. When I was very young, I had my own little social enterprise whereby I started to sell clothing online when I was 18. Now, fast forward 10 years later, I still want to do something similar. It's just that I want to do it on a larger scale and more impactful. I realized that when we apply for a job, the first type of people they cut off is disabled. The next is people who have a background. Then people without the degree. They will just chop without even giving that person a chance. This is how cruel the world is. So I decided to have a company whereby anyone and everyone who wants to work can come in to prove themselves. That's why I started this as social enterprise, and I didn't want it to be a commercial one whereby I hire normal people and then have part of it disabled. No. I went down to the different beneficiaries to find out about them, interacted with them, find out what they could do, what they couldn't do. Then I narrowed down to the hearing impaired because I was more comfortable with a few of them. I learned a bit of sign language. A,
B.
B,
Right. C.
C,
D.
Ivy and Chang were my interns. They were my very first interns. That time, poor thing, I didn't have an office space, so they always came to my place to work. And there were no computers, and they had to lug their laptops all the way from MRT to my place.
Because there are different types of hearing impairment. For me, right, my hearing is not very good, but I can understand speech vocal, and also I do some sign language, simple ones. For my case, I was born deaf, so I've been having this condition since I was born. I think it's a genetic condition. Of course, it's not easy to hear with this as well because I also require lip reading, and also when I watch movies, I need to have subtitles to understand the language or the audio they are talking about. Actually, I'm not so happy about being a hearing impaired, but this is something that I've been born with, so I have to accept it. But having this has made me more confident because I can hear, and if I don't have this, I will not be able to hear and talk like this.
If not for AI, right, I will not be able to find a good job, and I will not be able to be myself. Because I'm a designer, if I work outside, right, I will be working with the design team, so I have to interact with the people around. So it's quite difficult for me because I'm a hearing impaired, and people may not understand how I feel.
I also think that there is some sort of discrimination against the hearing impaired outside. Because we have this disability, right, we have to prove ourselves more, and we also have to work harder than other people to show that we are able to do as well as them.
I give them a lot of space to actually do what they want, like whatever designs they want to do. They can propose. If I like it, okay, we'll go with that. They feel that they have a lot of value here, which is very important to me also. Yeah, they are two of my favorite staff at the moment. I really love them a lot. Sally, she's older, she's about 33 years old. At that time, there were not many hearing aids, or hearing aids were very, very expensive. So most of the 30-plus-year-old hearing impaired do not have the privilege of having hearing aids or the implant. So Sally can't hear and she can't talk.
What?
She's a very quiet girl, but she does things very well. She makes sure she put in effort to packaging things nicely. She has rushed through big orders for me, came back on weekends for me as well. Actually, I would say most of my staff are very, very committed. They are all normal people. It's just that they can't hear. Yeah, so most people have this misconception that they are less productive because they are disabled. Actually, it's not true. Without money, I went to look for sponsorships for a space. So I wrote to any mall that I can find online. I just wrote to them. And people who knew me, who I told this to, said, nobody's going to give you anything for free. There will be difficult times whereby I have lots of orders and I have to finish everything. It's very important as an employer to make sure that the business continue running so that my staff always have food on the table and they don't have to worry about their pay. We are just doing something good and it comes from the heart.